As we know, Andrew's real name is On Guk-ji, and the person who has the identity of On Guk-ji has died. Yeon said to Andrew, "I know who you are. I think that Andrew is a person who doesn't have identity, and he kills people to take and use their identities. That's why when he killed Doksun and Sehun he took their identity cards. It's possible that the person who came up with this idea was Ju-young. He started it. Looks like he was here to meet Yeonok on the night Woo-chang died. Because at that night Yeonok opens the door for someone. Here it seems Ju-young gives advice on how to deal with people we don't like. It seems that apart from inviting Yeonok, he also invited Sekyu. That's why the three of them here want to discuss the supply of food and drinks. They might also discuss other things. Besides, they don't like Sebum and Yeon. There's a possibility that they did it because Yeon and Sebum have a lot of food and drink supply like Sehun. That's why after Andrew stabbed Jungkook, they all immediately queued in front of Sebum and Yeon's house while carrying large bags to take food and drinks. Looks like they just made Jungkook dying to be made a hostage with Soyeon, so that Sebum and Yeon would go to the basement building to turn on the emergency switch. Because by turning on the emergency switch over, electricity and water will return. It seems like Sebum and Yeon have no other way to save Soyeon and Jungkook other than going to the basement. Before Sebum and Yeon left, Sebum said to Yeon, "We will get out alive and put those people away." Because they know the risk that when they turn on the power it will be noisy and everyone infected will target them. Looks like Sebum and Yeon went down to the basement accompanied by Dongyeon. I think there is a possibility that Dongyeon volunteered to come down and accompany them because he wanted to save himself and get out of the apartment, so there was a scene of Dongyeon in the car. It seems that when the power supply is on, and when Sebum and Yeon want to save themselves, Dongyeon starts the car. It is likely that many of the infected people immediately targeted Dongyeon because of the sound emitted from the car. It seems that when Sebum and Yeon went downstairs, Ju-young was trying to kill Jungkook. Maybe it was because he was almost shot by Sebum with Jungkook's gun, and they could have Jungkook's gun. Because of that, there was a scene where Andrew seemed to threaten Yeonyoung with a gun. Looks like Sebum and Yeon have managed to get into the apartment safely. However, Sebum was seen outside. It is possible that Yeon knew it is almost 1 p.m. that Hantasak would arrive in the apartment and Yeon tried to help Sebum and Soyeon out. I think Yeon lied to Sebum that the three of them would be able to get out of the apartment, but after Sebum and Soyeon left, Yeon remained in the apartment. It's possible that Sebum was holding Hantasak's collar here because Yeon was still in the apartment and Taesak ordered to shoot. It seems that, after bringing Sebum and Soyeon out, Yeon is on the rooftop. It seems Yeon looks relieved because he feels Sebum is safer without him, and he is also afraid that one day he might bite Sebum. That's it for this video. What do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments below. See you on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.